up? Big Herc916, positivity, motivation. You know I like to keep you guys laced up. And I was sitting in the gym today in between a set of doing some chest, dumbbells, and anyways, the thought popped in my head. I was listening to some motivational stuff, and it was saying something about the media has figured out that the people are addicted to negative information. And you know, when I heard that comment by the person in the video, I kind of laughed to myself, man, because you know, I don't really watch any mainstream media, and even social media. A lot of what you see out there on some of the other platforms, you know, brings in negative elements, whether it's some type of drama or beef or some doom and gloom. It's just a really low frequency thought that's being kind of echoed throughout the internet world. And you know, if you've ever really been happy in life or had that feeling of euphoria where you have a smile on your face and life just seems so wonderful and things seem to just be going your way, why can't you have that feeling all the time? And why don't they ever promote that feeling publicly? Because it's not in their best interest. If you're happy, you're smiling like how I'm smiling right now, enjoying life, then they're not doing their job, because they need to have you in some state of panic, turmoil, fear, guilt, panic, so that they can keep you on that circus wheel of control. See, happiness doesn't have a place in regular media. Maybe if you go to a movie, it might have some type of plot that by the end it might put a smile on your face. But if you look at even the theme of a lot of the shows that have been coming out, just they're very dark, very eerie, negative, you know, not something that you look at and say, man, you know, I feel good all over. You know, these shows or movies, they make you sketched out. You know, you think like, wow, I don't want that to happen to me, or, you know, that's crazy, or I wouldn't want to be in that situation. It's always something that makes you second guess your whole existence. And I'm just saying that we don't have to feed into it. We don't have to perpetuate this just negative vibe. But the only way to do it is, you know, you got to tune out. I try to really limit my conversations with people when I see that they're on that negative stuff. And, you know, some people, they say they're positive, but they complain about work. They complain about politics. They complain about, you know, their body. They complain about their family. I mean, everything they do and saying that comes out their mouth is a damn complaint. They don't ever talk about how good they felt because they went and worked out, or where they're, you know, what they're looking forward to, what their next transition at their job, or, you know, their next vacation, or, you know, how, you know, just put a smile on your face. It's always picking out the negative and whatever it is they've done in the past 24 to 48 hours. I don't have time for people like that, and you shouldn't either, man. Those people are what you call energy vampires, and you trying to convince them otherwise, you're wasting your energy, because they don't want to pull out of that. They love that because it makes them feel that they're helpless. And people love to feel like they're helpless so they can justify making excuses. I don't have time for excuses. If you don't have a solution for something, if you're not talking about solving something, then don't bring it up. Plain and simple. Complaints are worthless. They have no value. You can complain. What are you going to do about it? If you're not going to do anything about it, then don't bring it up. But some people just love to complain. And they've been complaining their whole life. And yet they know that this is something that is habitual with them. They don't want to change. But yet they want you to continue to entertain them. Makes no sense, man. It makes no sense. And the best thing you could do is block their number, distance yourself, because all they're doing is putting negative energy into your universe. And I have to check myself from time to time, because I'll say something and then I think about, like, man, where'd that thought come from? Who have I been talking to that put this, low frequency vibe into my thought pattern, my thought process? And I immediately try to go back, or I don't try to, I do go back and put something positive into the universe to counter that which I said that was negative. So just watch out for these people, man. They're all out, they're all over. It's the majority of the people out there, because these people don't realize that they're negative because they never were taught how to be positive, because they don't have any spirituality. See, spirituality, people get it mixed up with religion, but it's very different. Spirituality is a whole it's a whole nother state of being, and it's that's what is lacking, I feel, in society and humanity. But that's another conversation. I've talked about that before. But without that spirituality, finding the happiness and being able to recognize the negativity is difficult for most people, and most people don't want to, like I said, once again, take the time to recognize it, because then they don't have anything to talk about. If they can't talk about something negative, their conversation is it's moot. They don't have nothing to contribute. So stay positive, man. Avoid these people, and walk around with a smile on your face. Say hi to people. And it makes me feel good when I'm out here in public in different places in Arizona, and a stranger walks by and they actually say hi or make eye contact. And that's how it used to be. That's what we need to get back to. Just that good feeling of positive, and not focusing on so much negativity, and figuring out what we could do to better ourselves rather than complain about what we're not trying to change. Complaining ain't doing nothing. Why don't you come up with a solution to something? Big Herc916. Don't forget to stop by the Big Herc916 store and pick you up a sticker for your car, or a patch, or a sticker for your laptop, or maybe a beanie, or read one of the many books that Big Herc916 has authored. You know how we do it. Lockdown's over. Get your yard time in. Exclusively at freshoutseries.com. Hello, I'm Big Herc916. Contact me for life coaching and motivational speaking.